Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius and their person. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you click on the message, it's meant for you. Hope everyone's having a great day. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aquarius. So check your other placements as well. Angel spirits, guides, please show us what we need to see for our amazing Aquarius and their person. What is the overall energy between these two, please? The overall energy. Judgment, Magician. King of Coins, Eight of Wands. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing that somebody wants communication. Either communication is happening now or they want this. They're manifesting stability. They're manifesting forward movement. Or you are. This is overall wanting to be secure, stable, grounded, but needing to make a judgment call. What is your energy at this time? Your energy, please. Four of Cups. Ten of Coins and the Knight of Coins. So yeah, I just get that you are focused on your money. You're focused on your legacy. You're wanting to leave a good name for yourself. You're taking your time. You're being loyal. You want a new opportunity. You want, excitement in your life. You don't want to be bored anymore with the same old mundane routines over and over again. What you are, wanting a new path, carving a new path for yourself. What is their energy, please? What is their energy at this time? Ten of Swords. Eight of Cups and the Seven of Coins. Wow, yeah, they're completely done with any backstabbing and betrayal. They don't want this pain and suffering anymore. Wherever they planted seeds, they're not happy. They're wanting to walk away from, where they have put time and effort. Something that's not working anymore. They're walking away from this energy. How do you see them? How do you see them? Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. 333 on the timer. Yeah, you see them at a crossroads. You see them as being stuck in their head. How do they see you? How do they see you at this time? Four of Coins. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're learning something new. You're taking in a lot of information, but you're holding back your energy. You could just be, kind of watching from the sidelines as well, as far as, what they're doing, making moves, what they're doing for their life, but you're definitely holding back your energy. Your energy is currency. So you're not just giving it away to anyone. You're being very strategic on how you're spending your energy and spending your currency. It's very valuable. How do you feel about them? Eight of Coins. Ace of Cups. So you feel that this person, either they want new love, or they want a new love, beginning with you, and they're, needing to put in the hard work, or this could be something at work as far as love, or a new opportunity at work. Whoop. We got the moon and the star. I'm just going to note these, but I'm not going to take them. It's too much. Aquarius energy. Yeah, I just feel like, the light is being shown on the things that, they don't want in their life, that you don't want in your life. It's being illuminated at this time. Right? You might just want a new cup of love, or a new beginning in love. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? 6 of coins, 9 of wands. Yeah, they feel that you are a wounded warrior. You've been through it. You've been through the fire, and you're coming out on the other side. You're being, more receptive to what's been going on around you, and, any new offers that's coming in. You are, wanting reciprocity. You're wanting equal give and take. And again, you're not just giving out your energy to any Tom, Dick, or Harry. You're just holding back for the right one. You want the one. You want the one that's going to be a positive addition to your life. Not somebody that's going to take from you. Not somebody that's going to make you feel lack and make you feel pain and anxiety. You're completely over that. What are your actions in the 3D? Oh, the star and the moon again. Yes. Healing. Everything's being illuminated for you. Yeah, exactly. You're being shown what you want and what you don't want. You're able to heal and grow. Yeah, the moon is illuminating. This could have been, on the full moon that we just had. But the light is being shown on everything you want and don't want in your life. Yeah, you want to say yes to life. You want to be more authentic with yourself and the things that you do in your life. You could be feeling like you want to go against the grain and start a new path and do your own thing, something that's never been done before in your family line, or just in general in your community. What are their actions in the 3D? Ace of Swords. 6 of Wands, yeah. They know they need to come in with some honest, clear communication in order to have any victory or success in general. Love, work, honesty, and clarity is what brings success in all aspects of your life. Maybe wanting to experiment with new things, or be more innovative. Maybe you want to invent something new. What is their messages towards you? Justice, Libra energy. 5 of Cups, yeah. Their message is that they know there needs to be balance. They need more balance in their life, because if they don't balance their life and their emotions, they're only focused on the negative. You know, needing to be more focused on the positive, and what, you know, what you focus on grows. You know, looking at things in a different perspective as far as, you know, your cup half full instead of a cup half empty. You know, when life brings you lemons, make lemonade. You know, things like that. Just looking at things in a different perspective in general. What are their messages towards you? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Page of Coins, and the Tower. So, yeah, their message is that they know there needs to be a tower moment that happens. There needs to be, you know, something that comes to an end. There needs to be something that comes, you know, crashing down in order to move forward or have any passion or excitement in their life, in order to start something new. You know, that's a passionate endeavor and creative. What is the outcome, please? The Empress and the Fool. We have Aries energy and Taurus. So yeah, definitely in order to take a new leap of faith and start anything new, it needs to be authentic. It needs to be from a place of authenticity and, you know, what you really want for yourself and your future. Needing to surrender to the universe, knowing your next steps, and, you know, come from within. You know, not looking outside of yourself in order to know your next steps or what you want to do, right? Outside influences shouldn't be a factor in what you're doing in your life and what you're wanting. You know, being more loving, kind, nurturing to yourself. What is the advice, please? The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. Whoa! The Chariot. So yeah, I'm just getting, you know, allowing more excitement into your life. Maybe meeting new people, things, you know, people, and doing things that you have never done before. Things that are completely out of, you know, your comfort zone in order to move forward and have excitement and have passion and love and fun in your life. You have to go outside of your comfort zone, right? You know, this could be a new love, or just going on a date with someone, new friends. Maybe it's, you know, someone unusual or something unusual that you would have never even thought of. But when you do it, you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel free. You know, you have unique ideas. It's time to put them in place. That's what I'm getting. So let's see. Let's get a message of love from this connection. What messages want to come? Ooh, twin flame flipped over. Let's see. Let's see what messages need to come out for this connection. And if you're not in a connection, this could be the person that you're going to meet. You know, this could be a past love. Take it as how it resonates, and the energies can be vice versa. Energy is fluid. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate, but not enduring. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I'm going to get one more card, and I'm going to open up the comment section. So that way, if anyone wants to comment or give their 2 cents, just be kind. I want this to be a friendly, kind environment, community. Let's see what wants to come through. How would you describe the love you grew up with? If you want to comment or answer, that would be amazing. If not, maybe someone else does, but how would you describe the love you grew up with? Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter. Everybody has their own story. It's about telling your story, getting it out there, right? That's the first part of healing. And, a healing journey is to be able to talk about things that have happened in your life. Nine, 9. Lessons learned. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goal. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.